Hey gamers, Stogie here, and today I have a Battlefield 4 gameplay video for you guys, and yeah, somehow I can still play this game. It's amazing. No, I'm just kidding. The #1 comment I've seen in people's videos since the beta ended is, man, how are you still playing this game? Like, these kids can't fathom that you recorded gameplay and you still have it saved up and you're going to do some commentaries on it in the window where the game's not available. Kind of blows my mind, but yeah. Anyway, this gameplay is all with the RFB, and this video is about the DMRs in Battlefield 4. Now, we only had hands-on experience with 2 of the DMRs in the beta, the MK11 Mod 0 I think it was, and the RFB. They're both all kits weapons now though, which is really interesting. In Battlefield 3, you guys may remember that these were exclusive guns to the Recon class, this style of gun in particular. Most popular was probably the SKS, and then second to that from the DLC was the M417. I know me personally, I used those guns quite a bit. They were extremely good in the game. But what I wanted to talk about in this game was how these guns feel in Battlefield 4, because I gotta say, from all of the YouTubers that I watch and people that I follow, and also playing in the game, I felt like no one's really talked about these guns, except for, you know, some Twitter comments that I saw from some of my YouTube guys that I follow that said, you know, what's up with these guns? They feel really wonky. The hit detection feels a little off, blah, blah, blah. So here I want to take some time to discuss these guns and just kind of show you guys. This is my first, the gameplay you're watching is my first video using the RFB. And I actually got the MVP in this game. So this gun is naked for the entire series of this video until right at the end when I show you it with some of the attachments on it. So I'm running it with no attachments, first game ever using it, and I end up going MVP. It's a really close game too. But getting back on topic, what are my thoughts on this gun after having used it for a service star or two? Me personally, I think that I want to dub this gun the Kill Stealer. And I'm going to tell you guys why I have that name for it. Based on what Simthic is saying online, this gun's doing about 43 damage and drops off over a pretty actually short range. For being a battle rifle, you would think that this gun should have a little bit longer sustained range for its max damage, but it really doesn't. And being a 43 damage weapon, if you're going for those body shots, you're going to have to hit somebody 3 times to kill them. Now, with the rate of fire that this thing has and the wonky recoil, and I would say sporadic hit detection, I don't think that you're going to win too many gunfights hitting someone 3 times in the chest before they mow you down with the AK-12 or the SCAR. So where does this gun fit? Well, part of the reason I think it should be dubbed the Kill Stealer is because I think that this gun fits in a range of medium to medium long range from a domination standpoint. From, say, a Conquest large standpoint, this is going to be a medium to short medium range weapon in my opinion. And most of that is because of the recoil. And if you get anywhere outside of that, I feel like the time to kill either is severely not in your favor, or your accuracy on the other end is severely not in your favor. So let me explain myself a little bit. This gun is very hard to get headshots on. Very hard. What you'll notice when I fire is it's almost got like a loop pattern to the recoil. So it like kicks up and then the back of the gun kicks down, and it kind of like, it does like a circular pattern. So what I found was to get successive shots to the head was near impossible. I mean, it was almost impossible. To get successive shots landed to the chest was really hard too. I can't remember. I can count on my hand the number of times that I hit somebody with 3 bullets directly in the chest without missing. Like, it just didn't happen with the gun because the recoil was so off. So what I think that this gun's really good for is kind of hanging behind your team. Say you're running in this full squad of 5. I could see this being a very useful gun, and depending on what map you're playing and what game mode, it could be useful on a variety of classes. You don't have to just run the assault class or the recon class or the support. I think it could be flexible across classes, but I think because of its damage model and its rate of fire, it's going to be one of those weapons where if somebody's already put a bullet in somebody, you are going to drop them lightning quick with this gun. So you guys can see I finished that first game off, and we're transferring over to a clip of me using the ACOG and the canted iron sights. This is one of the really cool features about this gun. I think that the ACOG doesn't suit it at all for domination. But if you're playing that role like I just talked about, where you're kind of hanging behind your team and kind of supporting them, I think with the ACOG you're going to clean up a lot of kills. Because look at this, doesn't the recoil look a little bit more manageable? It's like something with those iron sights was a little twisted and off. I'd really like to see this gun with a hollow on it. But here you can see me flipping back and forth between the canted iron sights and the ACOG. I just thought it'd be cool for you guys to see a little clip of how it works. I think it's actually a really cool gameplay mechanic. And watch right here. Like, how many times did it look like I shot that guy, right? That's what I felt like I encountered a lot in the beta with this gun. So I guess the bottom line here is I thought it was an okay weapon. I thought it was one of the weaker weapons in the beta, but I'd really like to see this gun in the full game with all of the attachments you're able to get on it, because I think it's got potential, but it's got to shine in some areas for you to want to pick it. And we're going to round out this gameplay here with me just showing you my last kill with a service star, and I will talk to you guys later. If you have any comments, leave them below, and thanks for watching, guys.